talking about Iman and how our Iman get old, or we can say how our Iman get. We have to renew our Iman day to day in our day-to-day life. It is there in Hadith. It is there in Hadith, and it is narrated by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that our Iman get old. Likewise, our clothes get old. Our Iman also get old. So we have to make it more good, or we can say we have to make it we have to renew it day by day. We have to make it new or make it looks good, like our clothes. When we wear our clothes in daily life, we wear our clothes and we wash it, then we wear it, then we wash it, and this thing goes on throughout our life, and we also buy new clothes. So our Iman get dirty. It's not dirty, but it get some what we do, some sins. We do sins, we make mistakes, we have tricks and trials in our life, whatever the suffering of our life, whatever the stress, whatever the when sometimes our Iman get weak by thinking a lot. Thinking a lot is also a big sign of your weak Iman. We have to remember this very important thing about Iman, that worrying too much is not allowed in Islam, and it is not allowed to a Muslim who is worrying a lot. We should not worry for future, because we cannot change the future. And the present is also in the hand of Allah. So present and future, these four things are dependent on Allah only. So we should not worry about that things again and again and again. So this is a big sign of weak Iman, where we think a lot and we think too much. That is not good for us, and that Allah doesn't like that things. Because see, hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel, alallahi tawakkalna. That means you are believing and you are saying that Allah is the one, and whole soul I am believing on Him, and I do not care on anybody and anyone in this dunya. I do not fear anyone except the Allah. Allah is my wakeel, and Allah is sufficient for me. So by saying this, you are agreeing and you are making an agreement with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that you are surviving with Him and because of Him, not with anyone. You are not surviving in this world because of anyone. There are many asbab in dunya, but your asbab is related to Allah, and all your problems, solutions, whatever tricks and trials, and your sadness and your problems, your difficulties is related and be solved with Allah only. So this is what the Iman, strong Iman, and this is the clear sign of Iman, that we should believe on Allah, and we should put all the trust on Him blindly, that whatever will be happen or will be going to happen is because of Allah. Allah wanted, and Allah wants this thing happen in my life, so this is happening to me. So that happened to me, and if we are worrying about this is not a way, and it should not be happen to me, and what is this happening to me, this life is so bad and I am facing too much problems, and whatever we think like that, because of weak Iman, we think we are not that much pious and that much full of faith. Our Iman is not so strong to say everything is we say like that. Sometimes we goes in the shaitan traps, and we say like this, we repeat these words because we stay in this dirty dunya, and we fear like people say, we say what people say. So we should not say what people say. We should say what Allah says in the Quran, and what Allah say to do. When you are facing something, you should go and seek help from Allah, and that is the clear and one and only sign of strong Iman. We have to make our Iman strong, and that is why Nabi Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that you should make your Iman new day by day. You should make it clear, you should make it strong. For that, you have to wash it. Like you wash your clothes, it get dirty, you have to wash your Iman. And what is the washing thing for that, your Iman? That is faith and the remembrance of Allah, and believing on Him, all the way believing on Him, that whatever will be happen, and what will be happening is because of that things that Allah wanting me to do. Allah wants me to do that, and Allah is doing this. No one is responsible for this, but Allah knows what is the best for me. So this is the great sign to renew your Iman and to make your faith more strong. And see, we have to count our blessings rather than we count our the things which are not good for us. The bad things which happen in our life, we are counting all the time. That things we are counting. That thing it happened to me that year. I was not feeling good at that time. We always count that things. But for renewing our Iman, and for clearer Iman, for bright Iman, for good Iman, our Iman should be our Iman, for growing our Iman, we should count our blessings rather than we are counting our loss, the things which we are lost in our life. So this is the one more thing I would like to say here, that you should count your blessings, and no one can judge our future. except Allah. So see, one more very strong thing, a very strong waqia of Quran Pak, that is Allah had explained us. Allah has revealed a very amazing verse of Quran in Surah Hud, where he talked to his prophet Nuh alayhi salam. We all know Nuh alayhi salam. Nuh alayhi salam is a prophet who Allah has given the most long life, most longest age he has had at that time. He was 900. He did prophethood at that time 950 years. 950 years. And Allah said to him, and so you just imagine, we have a normal age of 100 years or half of that, like 60 years we live, but he is the prophet. He lived 900 years, and he did prophethood 950 years. And Allah used to talk to him in Quran. It is said, it is there in Quran, that when Nuh alayhi salam was calling the people of that time to Allah, the people was denying to him. The people used to laugh at him, used to make fun of him. And 900 years he was calling to them to return to Allah, but they are not ready to return to Allah, and they want to do their stuff, like they used to worship the idols, and that is not right. He used to call that Allah is one. Nabi Nuh alayhi salam used to say that Allah is one, believe on Allah, have faith on Allah, Allah is only one, do not believe on false gods. So he used to call like this to them. So the people were not ready to believe on him. Like they used to say, they make fun of him. And 900 years he used to say that please believe on me. Sometimes he cries a lot, he cries and cries a lot. Then Allah says in the Quran that Nabi, do not cry to them, and you cannot make them mind. You can only do your, like you can only say them that this is wrong and this is right, but I will see them and I will give them what deeds they are doing. I will give them their punishment. So one day Allah did that, and Allah said to Nabi Nuh alayhi salam that build a huge ship of it is said in the Hadith and Quran that it was so huge ship that it takes 100 years to build that ship. So in that ship, Allah said to him, Nabi, that put pairs of animals, like one male or one female, like put one pair of animal in that, and take all the people who are believing on you and who are believing on me, Allah, that Allah is one. Take them together and build one more big and huge ship of that time. So Nuh alayhi salam took 100 years to build that ship. And see, what can you imagine that what is the level of faith, what is the level of Iman he has, and what was the situation when people was making so fun of him. Like he used to stay in Iraq, I guess somewhere else, and I don't know the perfect location of that, but it is said that when they used to stay there, they do not have any river, any waterfall, any water around them. It was whole, the location is like mountains. Everywhere the mountains are there, no water is there. So they used to make fun of him, like what are you doing? You're such a fool, you're building such a huge ship and here there is no water. So Allah said and gave him peace by saying this, that do not fear and do not fear them, and you do your work and Allah will help you, inshallah. Like this Allah used to say him, and it was his Iman, Nuh alayhi salam's Iman, that he was so strong in that Iman. And faith, it is called faith. See, here we have to see and take the example of Nuh alayhi salam, that it was so strong faith that he did not worry about anyone at that time, and he built that ship, and it is there. And it found in Turkey that this ship is found by the scientists and many archaeologists, that it is so huge ship, and it is there in Quran, and all the things which Allah has said, it is true. So it is the Iman, it is the faith we have to put on Allah. Soul and whole Allah is there to solve our everything, every problem, everything Allah will do, inshallah ta'ala. And we have to put all the trust to Allah. And this thing I have to end here, and keep listening to me, inshallah. I will say discuss some more topic on like this, inshallah ta'ala.